4x4 pickup trucks starting at $12,500 off list price or 0% financing. You heard that right. $12,500 off list price or 0% financing. You pick which one works better for you. Please stop on in the dealership and meet the team or check us out at couplecars.com. Stock number C280930. All deals with approved credit.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
The 2026 Love Nebraska schedule is here. Season 2 features 10 opportunities to catch your home team in Nebraska, with 9 at Baxter Arena and 1 at the Heartland Events Center in Grand Island. More matches means more chances to see your favorite pro volleyball athletes, like Lexi Rodriguez and Jordan Larson. Check out the full schedule by visiting lovbneb.com/schedule.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome into the Fitness Fanatics. It is the final day of November 30th, and it looks like winter has arrived here in Lincoln. We were just kind of wondering, like, it's always funny how, like, people just forget that it snows in Lincoln. Just nobody knows what to do, how to drive. They cancel everything. It's just like, you guys, it's winter. It's Nebraska. It snows. Like coming in today, Harrison, I'm driving behind somebody that's just going 20 miles an hour on the road that's just as clear as can be. And I'm just like,
yeah, the roads aren't slick at all this morning.
Just the side
some
roads.
Of them are.
If you get into the residential,
yeah,
or you pull into a parking lot where that
Right,
snow keeps
right.
getting packed, but like the main highway coming in is
I can
totally
understand if you just turn on a road and you're getting like the lay of the road.
Yeah, the feel, the car.
But there were
how's it gonna
certain
go?
parts of the road where we were driving on and it was clearly wet. Like it wasn't even icy. And we're going 20.
I was just like,
The speed limit was 45. I wouldn't have been going the
45,
speed limit.
I know.
I would have been slower. But 20?
people get nervous.
Oh, I was
First snow,
just
people
like,
just white knuckle it.
I know. I would rather have people being extra cautious because I drive a small car. And so sometimes I get nervous when there's like a big truck behind me because it's like, I can't take this turn faster. I will spin out right in front of you. So I would rather have people be more cautious. But that one was a little. And in their defense, it was a new car. Like they still had like the dealer plate on there.
So they did not want to.
Right.
Was
So
it a
they were
lighter car?
probably, no, it was like an SUV. But
Oh, come on.
like a
But-
smaller SUV.
Yeah, like a
kind of a
small.
compact.
But I
Still.
can get that if it's the first time you're driving your car in the winter, you got to see how it handles. So like I get it, but also it was a long stretch. Like I would have expected them to slowly ramp the speed up.
Get the
as we were-
confidence.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't. It was basically it was on Yankee Hill, basically from South
27th
27th all the way to
14th.
14th.
Oh,
Just 20 miles an hour.
I was just
road rage.
Come
Like,
on.
Not road rage, just more road, like, I don't know. We weren't really raging. It was more
No, it wasn't. We weren't raging. It was just like, are you serious right now? 20 miles.
incredulity.
Can we
or
be
whatever that word
be
is.
rebellious and kick it up to 23 maybe?
I think I usually hit 30 is usually my safe zone for speed. But it was comically slow.
well,
But be safe, everyone. Be safe.
So a lot has happened since the last time we were going to come in. We're not even going to talk about the Nebraska game because if you want to listen to the Nebraska game, you can listen to multiple things. You can listen to Inside the Huddle that was just on.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to that, you can listen to the post-game show that was on Friday. Harrison was on that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to listen to me talk.
we have literally
about this.
nothing new to
I
add.
have nothing to say.
And if you don't have anything nice to say,
Did you get
Don't say
kicked in the
anything at
legs? I guess I could ask
No.
you that.
oh,
No, I didn't get kicked in the legs.
Okay, because you were at the game. So
I was
didn't
at
know
the
if,
game.
people were getting any Hawkeye fans do anything crazy?
No. That was fine. They
All
were
right.
fine. They were
Yeah.
having fun, It
I'd
was all
imagine
right.
they were having a really good
Yeah,
time.
it was-
Sure.
they were having fun.
I'm sure they were too overjoyed to say anything negative
And
or
that's
be
fine.
negative.
And you know what? They should have fun. They should have fun.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
The one cool thing was we loved the snow.
Thought we weren't talking.
No, I was just talking about the snow
I know.
at the game. It was so cool. It was so cool. But all right, so
Sorry, real quick from
Oh,
Eric
yeah.
before we get too far off subject. I've been on the road for 5 minutes and I already want to punch people.
I know. It's okay. We're all just trying to be safe.
see, Eric's out there driving and
Take a breath.
texting. That's how non-slick the roads are.
No.
Well, no, he got to a stoplight.
Don't say
Oh.
no.
They
We're not.
clearly got to a
Okay,
stoplight
he was-
before firing that away.
All
We
right,
are
all
not.
right.
Eric's responsible.
And we're not saying that it's not slick because there are our street absolute ice rink, like
Yeah.
our neighborhood, and we live off of like 56th and Pioneers, and there's parts like it's a stoplight to get onto 56. You would think they would treat all four parts of the intersection. They don't. So you're basically just careening into 56th Street, praying that you can stop in time.
Just
so.
don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. That's what we're saying. Saying. But anyway,
so everyone just drive safe and just have a little grace and patience for people who are more cautious than you.
yes, yeah.
Even though it can be two things can be true at the same time.
Mhm.
It can be frustrating, and we can also accept that they're trying to be safe.
So Harrison, how was your Thanksgiving?
It's next week.
Oh, you're doing family Thanksgiving next week?
Yeah, because Thursday night I'm here until about midnight, and then
Thursday night?
Wednesday night,
Oh, okay.
and Thursday's Thanksgiving, and then Friday's early morning game versus Iowa. So
Mhm.
we're gonna do it next week.
On Saturday.
Or Friday. I haven't
Okay.
really decided yet. We're gonna do a little bit different. Since we don't, you get kind of tired of turkey after
Not
that
in our
first
house,
week.
but
Well, it's just once a year.
Yeah, but it's depending on how many Thanksgivings.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like here's turkey.
True.
So we're just gonna have fried chicken. I think is what we're doing.
Hey,
Nice
that
family
sounds
meal.
good.
Oh yeah,
mhm.
That sounds good.
my mom makes it awesome from scratch. So I'll look forward
Putting
to
it
that.
in the big black pan on the stove.
Does she do it in a cast iron?
Yeah,
like
cast iron, or you just kind of.
You know what's embarrassing? Like I'm not in the kitchen to even know how she
Harrison
makes
doesn't
it.
even know.
I just know when it gets on the table. It's
she probably doesn't want you
Good
in the
answer.
kitchen, right?
Yep,
Get out,
that's good.
get out.
yeah. When I was younger, I wouldn't shut up. So that's probably true.
Yeah.
I was that kid. That would-
and you
yeah.
don't want people in the kitchen when you're frying chicken because there's oil flying plate. It's a very important. You have to have it timed right. There's oil everywhere. You can't just be like paying attention to other people. So I get it.
Well,
We'll
and
give you a pass.
And we've been on the air for 10 minutes, and there's no text about the Packers or Bears
I know, we're
today.
surprised.
You know why? Because the Bears, since the last time we got together, have beaten the Steelers and they've beaten the Eagles on the road. And so nobody can say anything.
They're trying. Even saw it after the Eagles game. I saw it on Twitter. It's like, wow, what a trash Eagles team. This team's not even
Yep.
good. And it's like, or the Bears are good and you got beat by a good team that made you look pedestrian.
They did.
What if that's just what happened?
That is what happened.
Mhm.
I do think the Bears are a good team, and I can't wait till next Sunday. See, we don't have to really do a Bears-Packers preview because we can do that next Sunday.
Yeah.
Because they don't play. It's like weird. They don't play till next Sunday at 3:30. So we can just enjoy today, stress-free.
How much are you enjoying just looking at that family fridge?
Oh,
I bet
gosh.
you just sit in front of it and just smile.
For what? What do you mean the family fridge?
Oh, I
You
thought you
okay?
guys tally up.
No. Let him figure it out for himself. Give him like half a second to think
Okay,
about
hold
what Harrison could possibly talk about that you would look at on our family fridge that has to do with sports that would make you happy.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Thank you, Nicole.
I mean, come on.
The family
I
fridge.
knew you could do it.
Yes, because the win total now is the Bears at 9, the Packers at 8, and the Ravens are stuck at 6.
The Ravens is depressing, and then the Packers being right below the Bears makes me mad. But yeah.
Let's so we do have a couple texts. So Crowbait said, how about a shout out to volleyball?
Oh yeah. We our stance on volleyball.
They're like the kid that you
Right.
don't have to worry about.
So we can still talk about it, but
yeah, because
that's why we don't bring it up. Why am I so loud? Why do I feel like I'm so loud?
You were talking.
Okay.
So I turned you up a
Okay,
little bit. I'll
sorry.
turn you back down.
Okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we watched it Friday night. It was a feel good match, But I did do a little research, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But the last time Nebraska went undefeated in volleyball was 2000.
And they came home with
The national championship. So
Interesting.
yeah, and I saw Harper Murray on our post game did drop the little 6-7 on there. She
was regretful that she did. She was like, "Oh my god."
Good.
She's like, well,
for
we have
Harper Murray.
what 6-7 games left.
She was real mad at herself for doing it. And then I thought it was funny because she thought that the press didn't know what she was talking about. She was like, "You guys know that meme, right?" Everyone knows it.
And we know it all too well.
I know.
So, the football team just sucks right now, but who cares? Look at all the positives we have going on for all other sports.
Yes.
You got volleyball undefeated.
Big Ten champs.
Men's basketball is 8-0 for the first time since before I was born,
Yeah,
Harrison.
what did they say, like 1930s?
1977.
70s. Okay, so not that long.
Yeah, the 77-78 season. So I wasn't even born.
Yeah, I was not born yet.
I mean, that's insane.
And yesterday's game didn't look great. They were down by 9 at one point to Upstate, but you figured out a way to win.
But
That's honestly, I think that's more encouraging when we have teams that can do that.
it is because you don't, it's hard to get up for every single game, right? So you're playing a team that up until 3 days ago, I'd never even heard of this team. Like South Carolina Upstate, never heard of them.
It was
literally.
just the logo. I just always refer to them as Upstate. I always forget where they're from until it comes up. I'm like, that's right, South Carolina.
Yeah, so to start off in a shooting slump, it's just, it's just a little lethargic, and it's just a Saturday at 1:00. And
Well, with the way we play too, it's, we're not just a bunch of rim runners where our athleticism is going to,
Wear 'em
some
down.
teams, their athleticism is just going to overbear an Upstate that really, no matter how bad they're shooting the ball that day, they're going to probably end up with a dominant win. Nebraska's style, you can get in close games with bad teams, but you're also capable of beating the best teams despite your lack of athleticism.
Right. And so that was good. I mean, I don't have Big Ten Plus, so I couldn't watch it, but just kind of following on my phone. And then I have one of my friends is at the game, like texting me the scoreboard and stuff like that. So, but no,
is women's still undefeated as well. I know
they're
won in the
7-0.
Emerald Coast Classic. They swept that one, and then they had another game later.
Yep, they are undefeated. Men's undefeated. Volleyball's undefeated. So a lot of good things going on for Husker athletics. Not sure when the next women's basketball game is. They might play today, but the men are off until next Saturday or next Sunday, December 7th. They play Creighton, and so don't worry. I am not going to be in attendance for this game. I know 2 years ago, the only home game Nebraska lost at home in PBA was against Creighton, and I was there. So I will not be going to the game next Sunday. So just rest assured, you don't have to worry about that. I will be at home with Nicole watching Bears-Packers on our 29th anniversary.
Oh, that is
wonderful.
Great.
It's not our anniversary. It's
our
the
first-
anniversary of our first
We've
date.
been together.
I
for
know,
29
but
years.
when you say it that way, it makes it sound like it's our wedding anniversary. But yes.
So I can't think of a better way to spend that than watching. And Ben's working, so it'll just be the two of us.
Oh boy, I
watching
won't be
this
able to
game.
go into another room.
But it's not like watching the Bears Ravens. That was a little uncomfortable. We've watched so many Bears Pack. We've watched an NFC Championship game, Bears Packers together. We've watched a Week 17 game, Bears Packers. Winner goes to the playoffs, loser goes home. So we've watched these big games between the two teams. So it's not. We don't. it's not
It
like
is
we're
what
gonna
it
get
is.
mad at each other.
I'd
or
hope this
anything
wouldn't
like that.
destroy your marriage. Is the
No.
Bears Packers game.
It is really hard to watch Ben though when the Ravens are doing bad. I went to bed. Luckily, it was a night game Friday for the Ravens
That's
because
right. They lost to the Bengals.
and
Pretty
he
blowing.
gets. It's really hard to watch with him because I try to be positive and he wants no part of that. So like if I would have been trying to make any type of a positive spin, he would have said something.
It was bad. I
Yeah.
mean, the Bengals have forced one fumble through their first 10 games. The Ravens had 4 fumbles.
Yeah.
It was like one of the worst games I've ever watched them play. And it was, and they still, they still a couple
hard.
plays away from winning. I mean, they had a Isaiah Likely fumbled at the half-yard line going in. That took 7 off the board. There was a questionable offensive pass interference on Zay Flowers on a touchdown. That was taken off the board. So it was just kind of like, it was one of those things where it's like everything goes wrong, will go wrong. But I'm like, Ben, who cares if you lost? After the Bills beat the Steelers today, the Ravens are still tied for first. It doesn't matter if you go 9-8, 8-9. If you win the division, you're in. You get a home game, And yeah, the offense is struggling. I don't think Lamar hasn't thrown a touchdown in 3 weeks, which he's on my quarterback on my fantasy team, which is annoying. But they're still in it.
Yeah, I mean, they just got to figure out how to get Derrick Henry going again, and a lot of that falls on Lamar getting that pass game going.
He was actually had a nice game. He had a couple touchdowns. He had a good game on Thursday night. But
Henry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, Lamar's just.
I wasn't watching that one. So.
He's just. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's the same. He's been injured with his hamstring.
It was just bizarre. He was the most accurate quarterback last year.
I know.
And everyone always harped on him about his accuracy issues. Then last year comes around, and I think so. At the very least, he finished in the top 3.
Yep.
But incredibly accurate. And this year, wildly inaccurate. It looks like year 1 Lamar Jackson.
He's getting sacked a lot.
Yeah.
They're sending that. They're blitzing. I mean, sending everybody. It's pretty crazy. But like I told Ben, I'm like, yeah, Pittsburgh plays Buffalo today. If Buffalo wins, you guys are tied. And guess who plays next Sunday at noon? Pittsburgh, Baltimore, in Baltimore. So you have a chance, right?
Yeah, you control your destiny.
Yeah, you control your destiny. So let's get to a couple more texts here. Eric, while he's out driving, texted in, "Go Colts, bleep the Bears. Dad and best friend are Bears fan." Oh, you cheer against your own dad?
There's not even a
Oh,
rivalry
come on,
there.
Eric.
I've been rooting for the Colts.
Got to cheer for
You
your
would
dad's team.
You don't cheer for your dad's team.
That's because my dad's not around anymore.
But if he was, you'd be a Chiefs fan. Is that what
Well,
you're saying?
Well, probably not.
No.
And you'd probably say
Nope.
bleep the Chiefs.
Yep.
We got Harold Spears texted in, said, "Maid runs are easy money. I guess if I have to drive around all morning and work, I'll just tune in to Fitness Fanatics." There we go.
Hey,
Yes.
good to have you.
Bill and Bennett texted in, said, "Even though I'm a Packers fan, I respect what the Bears are doing.
It's kind of
Wow.
crazy. It is.
Season.
I do too. It's crazy. I just don't want them to win next week.
Respect
been
from
nice.
other NFL fan bases.
It's been nice to see you not just crushed
Right? I'm excited.
every. Oh my God, that guy's being very brave. Just
Yes,
ran
he
right across the
is.
street. Okay. But yeah, it's been nice not seeing you just crushed week in and week out. So you're actually excited. Sometimes you get a little cringy with the way that you cheer. So Jeff does this thing when he cheers where it's like it's like he stands up and he'll be like boom with his arm,
Fist pump.
but then his face is like stone serious.
Pumped.
Kind of gives
I
me
won't
it's
judge.
what they
It's so
call
weird, like
it gives me the ick, as the kids
the
say.
ick, yeah. It's so weird because like I
Kind
can
of
watch
cringy.
I can watch the Huskers and be pretty calm. Like I don't get just riled up, but when I'm watching Chicago, I don't know. I get riled up. Like I get
Yeah.
so just excited, and I do stand up a lot.
I
You
do.
do.
I'm on the
Just-
couch. I'm also hitting a lot of Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Fist
Yeah.
pumps. I'm having a blast. I'll say this: my mental health has never been better. Usually, the month of November is brutal.
It's true.
It's funny.
Undefeated in the month of November, Jeff.
It's funny
The
because
Chicago Bears.
It's true.
I text Harrison Friday, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. You may have been on the air because I got a text from you like 25 minutes later, just like Jeff. This is awesome.
Just like with some expletives in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you're on the radio or you're just like,
true.
you're like, oh,
I was talking to my family on the phone. I was at home, but I was like, or wait, no, that would have been. No, I was at work. Yeah, that's right. I was texting family, but I was at work. It was just
crazy.
Eric texted
All
back
right.
and said, "Thank you, Nicole, for defending him, not cheering for his dad's team."
That's right. You don't. Our kids don't. Well, that's not true. Well, Ben doesn't cheer for my team. He cheers
That's
for
kinda
your
weird.
team.
He really doesn't. He's always
It's
trashing
not.
on Jordan Love.
I know.
He just rips on Jordan Love.
like
He
father,
just-
like son.
I don't know why. Like,
Oh,
That part's in the DNA.
so rude.
You hated the Packers so much, it left the DNA imprint on
I'm a
Ben.
great Packers fan.
Harold, which is actually Gary, Ackerman,
Oh, okay.
texted in
How
again
many
and
names
said,
does Gary have?
a lot. Yeah, he has a lot. He's Buck. He's Harold Spears. He's Gary.
What's the Herald Sphere?
I don't know.
won't
He's
get into
Harold. He's Harold Spears on the text line. He also says, considering that Jeff, that's me, won the winner take all
Yeah.
DraftKings on Thanksgiving, which was $74
Mm-hmm.
that I won with my
Oh, John
DraftKings lineup.
McLaughlin also came in on Friday. Yeah, and was like, I was really happy for Jeff that he won.
Well, I'd sucked all year.
I know.
I'd
That was
finished in the
after,
top 10.
because he's an Iowa fan, so that's after he walked in, and Sean and I were like, how dare you be here? And he was like, I was actually going to say something nice.
So yes, I did win the winner take all. We do that on. We have like a little Farrell's DraftKings thing, and so that was good.
So it has been a good week for you.
It was a good week. Yeah, we were kind of cheering for the Cowboys to beat the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah,
That
that
As
happened.
everybody.
I've said it before. I've always been a Dak fan. So for him to play as well as he did too, like that's probably the most I've enjoyed watching the Cowboys. They're playing the Chiefs.
And guess who we're cheering for Thursday night?
Who's playing?
Dallas at Detroit.
Oh,
So we're bigger
Mhm.
Cowboy fans on Thursday night.
this will be good. I will have a good conversation with Pete though. This
Yeah.
will be a good morning.
That you can you're united, right?
We are
'Cause
united
we
front.
We want Dallas to go in and beat Detroit
We
on Thursday.
we ended our Legals alliance in dramatic fashion.
and
Now
the
we have
Bears,
the Cowboys alliance.
the Bears could be considered the NFC East champs because they swept them
Mhm.
4-0 against the East. And when we played Washington, see, people are like, "Oh, your schedule's soft." Well, when we beat Washington, Jaden Daniels was the quarterback the last time I checked, and he was
Mhm.
fully healthy. So we went into Washington and exercised that demon, and we have now won 9 of 10. And Ben is quick to remind me that the one loss was against Tyler Huntley and the Ravens.
It's fine. But we still have some
Ben
kinks
needed
to work
that.
out.
Yeah,
Ben
the
needs
Ravens
that.
needed that more than the Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
okay.
it was good. It was
Mhm.
a win-win for them. But
Yeah.
We did not deserve to win that game.
no,
I mean, we played awful.
they played
So,
awful.
yeah,
lost,
you guys will get that one.
lost to a backup, but no, it's been besides the Friday game against the Hawks. It was a really good 4-day weekend. Well, 3-day. We still got today, but there's just
There's
you
no-
know
as
it's
many
kind of weird
stakes.
because the Packers, the Bears, the Ravens don't play today, so it's like
Mhm.
we don't really have any of our teams going. And since basically the entire NFC North has already played, like with no Lions, like our rooting
weird.
interests, I guess we could cheer whoever the Rams are facing. We could cheer for that team, right?
I'm just going to look for the best NFL today.
Well, it's Buffalo, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I think is kind of.
Otherwise, I think I'm going
kinda
to try to get in a movie. I have not watched the program, which is crazy. Apparently,
Are you a Stranger Things fan?
I watched the first season.
No.
It was
Okay.
okay.
You've never watched the program,
No,
the movie?
no.
I mean, that doesn't
can't-
surprise me.
I can't believe I missed that one.
I've never seen it.
Were you even born?
No, but I mean, it's
Okay.
a classic apparently, and
You've
I
never
missed it.
seen it?
The USC.
Are you sure?
Is it USC or is it Florida State?
I have no idea. I've never seen it.
I'm pretty sure it's USC. I'm sure a lot of people on the text line. It's hilarious. I was watching the trailer. It's got the verbiage of like a 2000s movie.
Hmm.
You know, like you got some crazy football players.
Mhm.
I'm still not to the point where I can just watch a movie on NFL Sunday. Like we will have 2 games on.
We
and
watched
we're
Stranger
watching.
Things last night.
Yeah, but that was college football. One thing, because we're not allowed to talk sports after this segment.
No, I'm putting my
Okay.
foot down.
So Harrison, isn't this strange? Next Saturday night is Indiana, Ohio State. And I honestly couldn't care less about this game.
Really?
You know why? It doesn't
Well-
matter because both teams are in the playoffs and both teams are getting a bye.
But don't you want Indiana to win?
I don't really care.
It does kind of lose its
It does.
It is weird. I don't like this.
It's an
as
extra
much.
game that does nothing.
Yeah, and
One team gets to bring home another trophy, which is a big deal. But like for us in Nebraska, we don't really care who the trophy goes.
And same with like, Georgia and Bama's a little intrigued because if Bama loses, there could be they might be out, which is kind of BS because they have to play an extra game, and Bruce Schlote's favorite team, Notre Dame, just gets to sit at home and do nothing. And just,
See, I don't know.
Here we go.
How that should work with these. Like, should your conference championship game have any effect on your college football playoffs?
It really shouldn't because they have to play an extra game, and a lot of the Oklahoma does not have to play an extra game. They're home with 2 losses. Miami does not have to play an extra game. They're home with 2 losses. Ole Miss does not have to play an extra game. They're home with 1 loss. Oregon does not have to play. So those teams, they're already basically in. Like Ole Miss, Oklahoma, Oregon, they are in the playoffs. But it's just now. I don't know if you saw this late last night. The Duke Blue Devils are 7-5, and they are in the ACC championship game.
What?
Yes, they are playing Virginia in the ACC championship game.
I knew it was going to be Virginia. I was wondering who that other team was.
It is Duke.
That is insane.
Duke is 6-2, and they literally haven't beaten anybody with a pulse. And so if they win, and you know what else is interesting? If they win, they're not automatically guaranteed a spot in the playoffs because the only 4 guaranteed spots are the 4 highest conference champions, not the 4 Power 4 champions. Everybody just assumes that they'll be the top 4. And I think Virginia is going to beat them pretty handily.
Yeah.
But if Duke wins, there could be like James Madison right now is ranked ahead of them. Tulane is ranked ahead of them. North Texas is ranked ahead of them. So like the ACC champion might not even get an automatic berth. Isn't that crazy?
It's
7-5 Duke.
You just have to cut. I just think the easiest way, you just cut all the conference championships games, regular season only. That's who decides who makes it into the college football playoffs.
Yeah,
because you get to, because even if like say you were a 2-loss team and you're on a bad conference, but you have an opportunity to play one more big game in the conference championship that matters, and say you win it, now do you get to kick out whoever was there ahead of you who was better than you but was in a much better conference?
Right.
It's like you end up with all these situations that are very case by case. It's where like you just can't have it, I don't think.
Well, and I know people are like, well, obviously Indiana wants to win a Big Ten championship, right? But I look back to last year and I think to myself, would I rather be an Oregon fan that won the Big Ten championship or a Buckeye that won the national championship? You'd rather be a Buckeye, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so now I'm looking at it for like, if I'm a Texas A&M fan, is it really a bad thing that you lost? Because now you don't have to play this weekend. Your quarterback got hurt against Texas. I mean, I'm surprised he came back in that game. So now you don't have to throw him out there in an SEC championship game against Bama where he could get really hurt again. Now they get to sit at home and they're probably going to host a game. Like that's best case scenario for them. But so these teams playing for the conference is they're kind of at a disadvantage because you remember last year, Georgia won the SEC championship, but Carson Beck got injured. And that cost them a chance at a national championship.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm wondering when teams might start resting players. You know how like in the NFL, every week 18, like last year, the Chiefs just rested everybody. They didn't care if they beat Denver. Who cares? We don't care about that.
Well, in the NFL, it's especially easy because but like with the college football playoffs, it's just not a perfect system yet. It is still flawed as far as it goes to the finish. It needs to be like volleyball. And I think volleyball should probably have a conference tournament, actually. But the way they have it right now, it's just regular season. And they're like, okay, that Big Ten schedule, that's enough to figure out who the best teams in this conference are. Period. We don't need any more postseason play. The SEC just did it this year where they had a volleyball tournament, which was interesting. But that makes a little bit more sense because you do play some with football because of it's such a brutal sport with the injuries and everything. I'm just firm on the camp. I think they'll probably change that.
Well,
to where those conference championship games don't affect it. But then, how are you going to sell those conference championship games being worth it at all?
And the scheduling too, like A&M, they played the bottom 7 teams in the SEC and won all 7. They played one team in the top 7
and lost.
Where Texas played like 4 teams ranked in the top 10.
Yeah.
So
their non-con opponents were Ohio State.
Right. And they're getting, see, I don't really want to cry for Texas or but they do have a point. If Texas played Tulsa instead of Ohio State, guess what? They're 10-2.
Mm-hmm.
They're in. But they lost and they're out. That's why Nebraska, why play Tennessee? You don't get any credit when you lose that game. Now, the only team that gets credit for losing a game is Notre Dame. Right? They get more credit for beating Miami, for losing to Miami, than Miami does for beating them. But that's a subject for another day. So
Notre Dame's always had that. Their ability to not be in a conference and to get the amount of buys that they do year in, year out, and then not having to play hardly anybody. You just got to get ready for like a few games every season. I'm always just, they're good, but it is such a broken, unfair system the way their schedule is. Like, you just
know it.
There's opportunities for you to lose some games, but not a lot.
I know.
Like, you just got to get up for a few. We're supposed to be in the Big Ten, the SEC, even the ACC. Like, if you fall asleep at the wheel, like, you're just going to take losses. And it's going to turn into a 2-loss streak if you don't get a hold of it. But that's Notre Dame. Marcus Freeman.
All right. Well, let's go to break. We'll be back and talk some fitness with Nicole. 93.7 The Ticket, Fitness Fanatics.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxbeatlincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
Time for a new heating and cooling system? Get the options, brand, and efficiency that best fits your family and your home. Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November. Try their brand new fall sweet trays, including cinnamon rolls, pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, pumpkin cheesecake brownies, and apple croissants. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Hello?
Honey, I'm stuck in the snow.
Did you take Highway 30 again?
No, I'm at the end of the driveway.
Oh, I'll get the shovel.
Let's try to win a new SUV in the Nebraska Lottery's Yuletide Ride promotion. We just enter non-winning Merry Money holiday scratch tickets online until January 20th. You know what? After you dig me out, I'm driving straight to a Nebraska Lottery retailer.
Why don't you use my truck?
Merry Money top prize odds vary by game.
Did you know that deer collisions are covered under the comprehensive portion of your car insurance? That means, like with hail damage or vandalism, since they are out of your control, they don't usually raise your insurance rates. And that's a good thing, since most deer don't carry liability insurance. At Eustace Body Shop, we fixed all kinds of animal collision damage, from cows to raccoons, bobcats, and even turkeys. We can't do much for the animal, but we can get your car back on all fours and looking like new again.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mike Smith, founder of The Bay. Join me every Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. for your weekly Disrupt, where me and local misfits will interrupt your drive time with this week's most interesting stories in sports, entrepreneurship, and culture. So tune in to your weekly Disrupt every Tuesday afternoon on 93.7 The Ticket, where disruption is just a phone call away.
No Shave November is raising awareness of men's health and prostate cancer. Limitless Male wants you to know low T is real. Low energy, brain fog, belly fat, low libido. Your T levels matter. They affect how you function. If you have symptoms, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel good, you'll wonder why you waited so long for a free consult at Limitless Male.
The savings continue all November long at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln. They're extending their red tag sale with machines priced at invoice plus $300. That's it. No freight, no setup, no extra fees. Plus 10% off snowplow kits, 10% off fly motocross gear, and 50% off all in-stock road tires. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered all under one roof with a large selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, motorcycles, and personal watercraft at their 27th and I-80 location. They can't wait to get you set up for the holiday season.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Fitness Fanatics. All right, you guys and gals, it is November 30th, which means we have 1 month until 2026. Okay, so does that mean we're just going to throw in the fitness towel and be like, we're going to wait till January? What's the point?
Yeah, we're coming
No,
off of
we're
Thanksgiving week, and even though we have a 10-week challenge going on, we have a fit challenge going on, it's still surprising how much attendance kind of tanks around holidays. Like, and I get it, I do, but it's also kind of frustrating because it's like, have we not taught you anything?
No.
Harrison said, but there's snow. And you know what? In my experience as a gym owner, nice, beautiful summer weather will keep people away from the gym more than hazardous winter weather.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because in the summer, people think that they're very active.
Going to be active outside.
I'm going to bike ride. I'm going to run. I'm going to go outside with my kids. But that's not focusing on every aspect of fitness.
Yeah.
And
a nice day
training
will
and
keep
stuff.
people away from the gym more than a snowy day.
But I will
in my
say, like,
experience.
come tomorrow at our gym, we're going to be rocking.
Yeah.
Because
I'm excited.
We've been doing kind of promoting this Black Friday sale for everyone. 40% off the 10-week challenge, which is $269.40. Not only for the winter challenge, which goes from January 2nd until March or January 10th. I'm sorry. January 10th. I was thinking March till March 22nd is the end, but you also get 6 weeks for free. So we have about 40 new people that are going to be starting tomorrow on December 1st between the two gyms. So we're excited that those folks have decided to not wait till January to do something. And, the next month, 5-6 weeks for everybody. And if something you're considering, you want to start with us, I mean, you can go to fxblincoln.com or you can send us a message. It's really about easing yourself into this.
Yeah, that's
right?
kind of what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, we're not going full blast. Like, I know I got one lady starting and she's like, I just kind of want to start with the strength training. And I'm like, that's totally okay.
Makes that New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
If that's your goal, a hell of a lot easier.
Well, just for like before the challenge starts. Like,
get warmed up, tuned up.
Yep.
Then I suppose day one, you go home, you just like can't move because you're so sore. And you haven't done anything up until that point.
You burn yourself out. You get burned out. We don't want that.
Yeah. So and there's still time to take advantage of that. I mean, you can start working out tomorrow. Like, so if you're thinking like, till January, don't wait till January. we're Nicole and I are in a insane challenge right now with all other Farrell's owners, instructors. We have about 8 of our instructors doing this, and this challenge runs until January 10th. So for us, there's like literally no days off. I mean, we had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I did pretty well. I had a few too many scotcheroos, but Friday I was great. Yesterday I was great. and we had our Sunday workout this morning, so we're feeling pretty good. I think my damage was minimal,
which is fine.
Yep, it was fine.
You
So
do turkey or ham?
We do turkey.
Nice.
We're not ham people.
How'd you cook it?
Well, Nicole cooks it.
I cook it. I think I've told this story before, but one year my grandmother, did I tell this last week? My homemaker grandma spent her whole life, cooking for families. Her family came to our Thanksgiving one year and said that my turkey was the best turkey she's ever had. So I've kept that tradition going on.
How do you cook it? Is it deep fried?
No,
oven?
I cook it in the oven, and even Ben, like we're eating it on Thanksgiving, and I'm just like, I don't understand why people don't like turkey. And Ben and Katie are like, because everyone else is eating dry turkey, and our turkey is not dry.
Turkey's moist.
The secret is you have to start the turkey. This is not what we're talking about today, but the secret is you cook the turkey for about an hour, breast side down. You cook it upside down. So then as it's starting to cook, all those juices are going down into the chicken breast.
And then you flip the bird?
Yep. And then you flip it to let it roast to the top. And then the second and very most important tip for cooking a turkey, we should talk about this last week, but is that you do not rely on that little pop-up timer thing, because that is going to overcook your turkey every time. You have to use a meat thermometer and take it out at the right time instead of because that little pop-up thing is not going to pop up till your turkey gets to about 180 degrees. Really only needs to be about 165, and then you pull it out and let it rest for 20 to 30 minutes. It's going to continue to come up even higher in temperature, and then you cut it, and it's so
There
good.
you go.
All right.
Turkey tips with Nicole.
That's right.
Well, mine, I've had turkey and it's like sawdust. So
Yeah.
that's good to know.
It's
Not mine.
It's good.
I know.
Yeah, Ben was just like, because they're eating dry turkey.
Yeah, I'm
Really
sure
don't
there's
like
some more Thanksgivings that people will be having with other families. So there you go.
Those are the secrets.
All right, Nicole. So what are we talking about today on the show?
So we're talking about something that I think about a lot in my own fitness, whatever, mental. And it's the concept of no 0 days.
So you think about this a lot.
Yeah. And you were like, I don't even know what
and
that
I've
is.
never heard of this.
I've posted about it on social media, our social media.
On your story that I don't see.
No, on our,
Instagram?
I'm pretty sure on our main Facebook pages.
On
Never
your
heard
company page,
Never
the
heard
one
of
where
it.
you market your company.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
It's been a couple years. But
See, and I'm supposed to remember from a couple years ago.
So what is it?
No
rule?
0 days.
No 0
The
days.
concept of no 0 days.
And what does that mean?
Well, because we're always in the health and fitness world, we're always inundated with the hustle culture of all or nothing. And, and that is fine for some people, but it also can lead to burnout. It can lead to an unhealthy relationship with food and movement. And so we don't really want to be the hustle culture type of you have to go 100% all the time.
Because when you hear no 0 days, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But that's not what it means,
But
right?
what it really means is not letting a day go by where you do nothing towards your goals. So no 0 days where you do nothing.
Okay.
At least do one thing.
Okay.
To get you closer to your goal
Okay.
or to stay on track with your goal. And if you're able to do that, then it kind of really helps to break out of the stigma of oh, well, I missed my workout today. It's Thursday. I might as well wait until Monday to start again.
Or January.
Yeah, or January. It's November. I haven't exercised all year. I might as well wait till January.
And there's probably a lot of people listening thinking that right now.
Oh, already? Yes, there is 100%.
Mhm.
So that's what no 0 days means. And so and we'll talk about it more as we get into the longer segment, but kind of ideas of what no 0 days can mean. And it's not something that you just say, okay, no 0 days. It still takes planning, still takes thought. You have to have a goal in mind that you're working towards.
Right.
If you don't have a goal, then what does no 0 days mean? So, but that's what that means.
So it doesn't mean working out every day. It doesn't mean hitting your macros every day.
Perfect.
It doesn't mean being perfect.
Nope.
Doesn't mean, those types of things.
Right. Just do something.
Okay.
And that's going to help build your self-confidence that you're going to get and build habits, because that's the thing with like this past week, I'm not saying I expected everyone to have perfect attendance for the week, but on a week where the holiday is on a Thursday and by like Wednesday, the attendance is really bad.
Right.
It's kind of frustrating as a gym owner. Like, okay, but it's tomorrow.
And we were open. We had classes on
And it's
Thanksgiving.
not something that we didn't know was happening. Like, you can still stay consistent with your health goals, even if you have something like Thanksgiving.
Like, wait, we didn't know that Thanksgiving was coming.
Right.
We just woke up Thursday and
Yes.
was like, it's Thanksgiving today. We got to get stuff. We can't work out.
Right. We had morning classes on Thanksgiving Day.
And then, I'll tell you what, I taught at 5 a.m. at Meadow Lane, and I was thinking like, all right, well, I'm going to use some dumbbells today. There's probably won't be a lot of people here. I mean, it was packed.
Yeah,
at 5
I mean,
a.m.
we still
it was
had
crazy.
It's not that we didn't have people coming to class. We did. We will always have people who are very consistent, who exercise is just an integral part of their day.
I think the majority of people that didn't come were people that worked out in the evening that were just like, well, I just can't. They don't have an evening class,
Right.
so I'm just not coming.
Get up early.
Right.
Oh, that could be your one small thing too.
Yes.
You do know 0 days, like just start practicing getting up early.
Like
Some
if you're gonna
days
do
you
the
might have to
workout.
get up and come to a morning workout. If I have to go to a volleyball game and be outside of my house at 8 o'clock at night, PMer can come in and work out at 7 a.m. 9:15.
At 9:15. That
Right.
is sleeping in. Like
know.
we were up at 4 on Thanksgiving morning.
Yes.
And we didn't log our nutrition. We ate.
No.
We gave ourselves free reign on Thanksgiving to eat whatever we wanted.
Mhm.
But the one thing we did was we got our workout in.
Got our workout in the morning, and we went for a walk afterwards. Mostly the walk was necessary because Jeff makes this mac and cheese every year, but we had to use different noodles this year, and the noodle to cheese ratio was very off, and so it was probably 70% cheese, 30%.
And it's literally
noodles.
one of the worst things. Like I
It
think
was so rich. No, hold on, let me
Okay,
keep
go
talking.
ahead.
I had it in a little bowl, and I tipped the bowl upside down, and it just stuck in the bowl. That's
Oh, it's
how
like a Dairy Queen Blizzard.
God,
Jeff served them out.
it was. I did it with the spoon first, and it was just like not moving, or the fork or whatever I was eating with, and it was not moving. And then I'm like, what if I do the whole bowl? It was so thick and like cheesy.
And that mac and cheese and scotcheroos are probably the worst things you could possibly
They're
eat.
not good. I didn't have any scotcheroos.
I mean,
but
just corn syrup, butter,
sugar. There's no butter.
sugar,
Scotcheroos,
I mean, it's just like, so we
Yeah.
had to get up. I mean, I just had to get up and move. So that was another thing we did. We went on a walk.
It was like
afterwards.
10 minutes. It wasn't even very far. We just needed to kind of get some fresh air and move our bodies. And
So we did.
That mac and cheese was insane.
But yeah, we got our workout in, and that was our kind of, I didn't know it at the time, but that was our no 0 day
Right.
thing that we did was we
Mhm.
got our class in. We did upper body, and I told the 5 A.M.ers I wanted to get their arms so sore that
I
they
did that
couldn't
too.
lift the turkey out of the oven. Their arms were so sore. They had to recruit somebody to get in there to lift that turkey out. So, all right. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back, and stay with us. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics. This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxblincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodmen is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Anybody that's a golfer knows if it's a nice day, you have golf on the brain. So I came across the Big Red Golf Tour, never looked back, bought a book every year since. So it's nice to have that book.
Angela loves golf and loves to save money. That's why she loves the Big Red Golf Tours book.
I've bought it as a Christmas gift, Valentine's Day gift, birthday gift. Anybody that I've given this book to has been happy to get this book because they know that they can save a lot of money. You buy the book and all you have to pay is the cart rental. Green fees are paid for. It's an awesome gift.
Save money on golf with the Big Red Golf Tours book, especially Black Friday weekend. Over 100 courses in the book, including all of Lincoln City courses. You won't pay a dime for golf. Just pay for the cart. Black Friday weekend, save more. The book's 25% off, just $75, and you get free golf for 2026. Black Friday weekend only, $75 for free golf. Buy it online at BigRedGolfTours.com. BigRedGolfTours.com. BigRedGolfTours.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Don't be fooled by the typical holiday ads this year. A new car for your significant other is a dream, but not a likely reality. Why not upgrade the current car you have with a detail? This year's hot item is a gift certificate from Nebraska Auto Detail to make your car look and smell fully refreshed again. We all have clutter and we all make messes, but it doesn't have to stay like that. Give the gift of a clean car this holiday. Buy your certificate at NebraskaAutoDetail.com or call 402-601-5086 for an appointment today.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Feeling under the weather? Got a minor injury that can't wait? Skip the ER visit and high cost. Choose CHI Health Clinic Priority Care for everything from sniffles and sinus infections to stitches and sprains. Priority Care handles it all at primary care rates, much less than a typical urgent care visit. Priority Care is open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Find relief without breaking the bank. Learn more at chihealth.com/prioritycare.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back. We just have a few minutes here. So on Black Friday and Thanksgiving, as a lot of our listeners and people out there just didn't do a workout. I mean, a lot of you did, but probably most of you didn't. Nicole
Just
works,
fine.
which is fine.
Right.
It's it's your life. Nicole works at the Legacy Retirement Center, and she taught a class on Black Friday.
I did.
With people that are in their 90s
There was.
that
yes.
were getting their workout in on Black Friday. So why
Yep.
don't you take a couple minutes and talk about that?
Yeah, it
class?
was really fun. So at the Legacy, there's 3 locations here in Des Moines, one on 56th and Pioneers, one on 70th and Van Dorn, and then one on 56th and Fremont. And we have classes. So I work twice a week. I work in the fitness room, and in the fitness room, the residents can come down and they kind of have a program that they follow. A lot of times it's starting on the new step, which is kind of like a recumbent elliptical kind of. You use your arms and your legs, but you're seated. We also have a treadmill that some of the residents use. And then, so they'll usually do 15 to 30 minutes on the new step, and then they'll do some strength or range of motion exercises, just depending on their kind of goals and what their doctor recommends. And it's really cool. And that's normally what I do, is kind of help the residents with that, set up their weights for their weights, the weight machines and stuff. It's really fun. Well, we also every day have what's called a stretch and tone class. It's like a 25 to 30-minute class where we use different types of equipment, resistance bands, dumbbells, foam noodles, ball, like a Pilates type ball. And that's every day at 9 at all the locations for stretch and tone. And I teach that at each location when I'm there. And that's really fun. It's fun to see the residents, all different mobility and fitness levels in those classes too. Well, we were closed. The fitness center was closed on Thursday, but then we still and on Friday, but we still wanted to offer that stretch and tone class. And so I went to the 70th and Van Dorn location estates and taught a 9 a.m. Husker tailgate stretch and tone class. I saw all of my regulars that I normally see on Thursdays were there on Friday. In fact, we do have some residents that are 24/7. They have 24/7 access. They can use a code to get into the fitness room. And I was really surprised when I got there to get ready for the fitness class. I walked in, there was a resident in the room, in the fitness room, kind of doing her own exercise. And then when I got done with the class, because it's in a different part of the building, I come back and there's 2 residents in there kind of doing their own thing.
Getting their workout
Yeah.
done.
One
in
was
their
stretching
80s.
in 80s, 90s.
90s,
Yeah.
getting their workout done.
One was stretching, doing some stretching on one of the like PT beds that we have. And the other person was on the new step, still getting their workouts in. No 0 days for those residents.
Yep.
But the class was really fun. I came up with like a sports themed class because we had football, volleyball, and basketball all on Friday. So
basketball played Saturday.
well, whatever. So
Whatever.
for the weekend.
Yeah, for the weekend.
So it was really fun. Katie and I even made little pom-poms. And so we kind of did cheerleading as the warm-up. So we held our little pom-poms and did some kind of range of motion cheerleading moves. Not really, and then we did a volleyball set where I used our Pilates ball. It's not a weighted ball. It's a lightweight kind of bouncy ball. And we did sets of where we would bump the ball, just hold it, but pretend like we're doing a bump. And then we would do a set, like a shoulder press. And then we would do a spike where we would hold the ball and bring it down.
Did you do the roof?
No, I didn't. I should have, though. So we kept the ball the whole time because I didn't want these to be flying all around.
Throwing them at each other, spiking it.
And sometimes they do get a little rowdy. When I use the pool noodles, they definitely sword fight with the pool noodles sometimes. So we did that. We just said that. And with the basketball, we did, we held the ball, we dribbled the ball, and then we did the shooting motion, dribble, shoot. It's really fun. You can see the residents who have been athletes before. Like they go right back into the
they're serious.
Yeah. I know. Dribble,
Pointer
dribble,
finger on the
shoot.
crease of the ball.
Yeah.
Hand going through.
Right. Holding it like a platter.
Follow through.
Yeah. They weren't throwing it. Some of them were kind of tossing it. Dribble, dribble, shoot. We did we tended to get a pass, kind of pass, dribble, shoot, pass, dribble, shoot. That was fun. And then the football one, we did like we sprinted from seated. So we like ran fast, the seated run. And then we would like squeeze the medicine ball against our abdomens. Like we were like catching a pass. So we would like catch it and then run, catch it, run. It was fun.
Bad form on the catch.
Well, I know it wasn't like regulation.
Catching with their hands,
Yeah.
or the catching against their chest.
We were holding
There
it
you go.
against our abdomen. So we were working our core because we were pushing the medicine ball into our ab muscles. You have to tighten the ball.
And then they were doing the Go Big Red chant.
At the end, I had them, with their little pom-poms, and they did the Go Big Red chant.
That was before the game, so
I was going to say,
It wasn't
people were
just
probably
for football.
excited to get that after
It
the
wasn't
game.
just for football. We were Go Big Reading for volleyball
That is true.
and basketball, too.
Okay.
The least amount of time we spent was on football. So
We're just like, let's get to volleyball.
we
We're
did
good.
some kicks, too. I think we did some kicking.
Practicing punts.
Yeah,
and-
we did some running and a kick, too. Not actual running, seated, like, marching, but fast. So it was really fun, and it was very just inspiring. So keep that in mind next time you want to try skip a workout. Be like, there is someone in their 90s exercising today.
And there's a reason they're
What's your
alive
excuse?
and they're 90.
All right, let's go to break.
All right, we'll be right back. Hour 2 coming up. 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Tired of asking what's for dinner? Nourished for Life has got you covered. At Nourished, they're a local meal prep company that delivers fresh, chef-crafted, healthy meals straight to your door. Made from wholesome ingredients and ready when you are. No shopping, no chopping. Just heat, eat, and enjoy every night of the week. Fuel your busy days with balanced meals that are designed to keep you satisfied and energized. Visit nourishedforlife.co to purchase meals and taste the convenience of home-cooked comfort without the hassle.
This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxbeatlincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
Make your next event unforgettable with Grazing Gouda, your local artists and experts in charcuterie and grazed tables. From boardrooms to ballrooms, they turn gatherings into experiences with stunning spreads of artesian cheeses, cured meats, fresh fruits, and gourmet bites. Perfect for corporate luncheons, weddings, parties, or any celebration that deserves a wow moment. They handle the details. You take the compliments. Book your graze table today at GrazingGouda.com. Grazing Gouda, because every event deserves to be savored.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R. Brown's Shoe Fit has a Black Friday deal so good it's available for 3 days. Stop by Brown's Shoe Fit from November 28th through November 30th for 20% off everything store-wide. Brown's has all your favorite brands, plus Lincoln's largest selection of Uggs, which make the perfect Christmas gift. And speaking of stocking stuffers, buy 3 Smart Wool socks, get 1 free during the extended Black Friday sale from November 28th through November 30th at Brown's Shoe Fit, 66th and Q in Lincoln.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodmen is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
No Shave November is raising awareness of men's health and prostate cancer. Limitless Male wants you to know low T is real. Low energy, brain fog, belly fat, low libido. Your T levels matter. They affect how you function. If you have symptoms, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel good, you'll wonder why you waited so long for a free consult at Limitless Male.
Welcome into Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now here are your hosts, Jeff and Nicole Essink.
All right, welcome back. Hour number 2 of the Fitness Fanatics is sponsored by Modern Woodmen of America. Founded in 1883, Modern Woodmen offers financial services and member benefits to individuals and families throughout the U.S. For more information, call Sean Erickson at 402-483-6515. Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures. Big shout out to them. We appreciate all their support of the Fitness Fanatics. So if you're looking for any type of, like, they help us with life insurance. It's also do so much for the community. They got so much stuff going on here in December. I know we're going to be doing holiday helpers, buying presents for large families. So
part of that sponsored through Modern Woodmen.
And Nicole likes doing that because she doesn't buy presents. I mean, she doesn't have to buy presents for our kids really anymore. So
I know it's
that
fun.
excitement, but so she gets to go out and buy presents for younger kids and toys and stuff like that, and wraps all those.
Yep, it's a lot of
typically
fun.
by herself. And
No, I usually open it up to the gym, and people usually come and help. Last year, I just had already done it, so
okay.
that was my fault. I just had almost had it all done by
doing
the time.
it as you went.
Yeah, kind of.
So busy month for you
Mhm.
coming up, but so big shout out to them. We appreciate them. All right, so on to the subject for the hour. We are talking about no 0 days.
Yep.
So I'm assuming we're going to go to why no 0 days work, and then how to apply no 0 days to health and fitness. Where we want to start, how to apply.
Well,
Why does it work?
why it works is important. For me, the no 0 days, the concept of no 0 days, and I didn't make this up. I'm pretty sure there's probably like books about it and stuff too. In fact, we were talking off of air. AD had just done a reel or one of his social media posts about no 0 days about 3 weeks ago. So it's not a new concept by any means. It's not something that I made up, but it is an important just framework for, consistency and momentum, which for me, momentum is more important than motivation. It's a more important M word.
Yeah, motivation's just not. It's just not there. You're literally motivated for one day.
Yeah, using motivation is a way to get 0 days.
Right.
You'll have occasional 100% days, but then if you're doing 2 days at 100% and 5 days at 0%, then you're really not making a lot of progress towards your goals.
Yep.
So no 0 days helps build momentum, which is so important when it comes to exercise and even eating healthy. So I think that if we could get people to shift our mindset away from I am not motivated to do this, or I need to find my motivation, versus starting thinking about it about I'm doing this to build momentum. That's going to help get you kind of out the door. So that's kind of what I like about it. It also we see this, and we're going to see this tomorrow, because out of the 40 people that you said, right, that are starting tomorrow, how many of them have done the program before, approximately?
Over half.
Right. So, which happens every time. Like, we love it when returning members come back. I'm really excited to see people that I haven't seen in person for a long time. So don't get me wrong. I'm really excited about it. But part of that is that restart cycle where you're constantly restarting. Like, I'm going to restart on Monday. I'm going to restart. So no 0 days prevents that cycle from happening, because you're kind of prioritizing one thing instead of like just all or nothing. So I like that a lot. What about you? Is there anything you wanted to add about that?
I don't think so.
About why it might work? Why it might work? It makes me think about because it puts you in the mindset, especially that one thing. What you choose as your no 0 for that day. It puts you in the mindset of somebody who is an athlete, or who identifies as an athlete, or someone who identifies as a person that eats healthy. You don't have to be that person all the time. But it reminds me of the story when we lived in Iowa, and I saw one of our members at a gas station, and I was getting like boiled eggs or something, and they were like getting pizza, or how that is, and then they were like, "Well, I hope you eat pizza some days." And I'm like, we eat pizza. I just don't eat pizza on a Tuesday.
Right.
Like, that's, so to us, that's kind of it's not a no 0 day, because it's kind of the opposite of it. But it's like, we have those indulgences, but they're planned. It's not just because, oh, pizza kind of sounds good tonight, let's go ahead and order pizza on a Tuesday. If that were the case, we would eat pizza 3 times a week easily. Right.
Probably more.
Yeah, I know. I could eat pizza every day.
Yep. So could I.
Know. But we don't do that, because we identify as people who don't eat pizza just because we want it. Like, because I would eat it every day. I would eat pizza right now.
We'd have
Casey's
breakfast.
breakfast
I would eat pizza for breakfast. I don't even like breakfast pizza, but I like cold pizza for breakfast.
Ugh.
Casey's
I'm
pizza.
not a cold pizza
I
person.
would rather.
I like cold pizza, but it's got to be
not for breakfast.
I don't like cold. I like if I'm eating pizza in the morning, it's a breakfast pizza. I'm not. I don't want to eat like a cold pepperoni pizza in the morning.
So good. If I lived by myself, I would probably order a pizza, Casey's especially, at night, and then just put it right in the fridge and then eat it
for breakfast.
Like all week long. That would be perfect. I loved whenever I was
your food prep
doing I know, when I was doing long distance running, and we would typically have pizza on Saturday, I so looked forward to having like 2 pieces of cold pizza in the car on the way to do like my 7, 8, 9 mile run. So good. But anyway,
but self-control.
Right. I know. We don't tell ourselves we can't have something. We're just not going to have it today.
Right.
Or right now. So I think that's important when it comes to.
Well, let's figure out how to apply no 0 days to health and fitness over the next 30 days to get us till January. So number 1 is exercise or movement.
Yeah.
So something to do on a no 0 day for movement. Obviously, if you're going to a workout class, that's your day. But if you're not, just some examples. You could go for a walk. That's probably the best example.
Well, and the thing I want to say about that, if you're planning, like our people who are going to be starting tomorrow, but maybe not planning on having perfect attendance from now until March 22nd, when the 10-week challenge ends, which is not really realistic. It's not impossible, but it's not an expectation that we have for the people starting tomorrow. It's not a realistic expectation. But I think the important thing is, if you know that in January, you want to start exercising, and you are looking at your schedule, and you know that the only time you can exercise is at 5 a.m., then right now you start these no 0 days things at 5 a.m., right? Because you're carving out that time for what you're going to be doing kind of when you get into it fully. But 20 squats. Get up in the morning, create a morning routine at 5 a.m., do some squats, do some stretching, spend a little time on meal prep during that time. And by January, you'll have created that habit where you are a person that gets up and is ready to go at 5 a.m.
Because you're not getting up and working out for 45 minutes.
Right.
Just doing something easy.
You're still just carving that time out.
Yeah. I remember when CJ started, that's something he was doing 4 a.m. and he started getting up like 3 weeks in advance, alarm up 3:30. So come challenge time, he was ready to go. And it wasn't just a shock. Like, oh my gosh, I got to get up tomorrow. I have no idea if I can do this.
I mean, that is probably one of the things that I find one of the biggest mistakes that people make is they wait right up until that first day to create the habit. And then it's like, well, what time did you go to bed? Did you go to bed at the time that a person who gets up at 5 a.m. to work out gets up? No, you probably didn't, because you didn't become that person until the alarm went off Monday morning. And then you wonder why you don't want to get out of bed, or why you hit snooze and didn't even realize you did it, and you slept right through your alarm because you didn't make yourself a person that gets up at 5 o'clock to work out.
You know, somebody that would not sleep through their alarm, as if we told these people that if you showed up, there was $100 bill waiting for you.
Right.
They wouldn't sleep through their alarm.
But
if it's just exercise,
I don't know. That's not true necessarily either.
Maybe
because,
$1,000 bill.
Right. Because money doesn't motivate everybody.
Well, that's true.
If they did, then just signing up for a gym membership would be the motivation you needed, because you're paying the money, so you're going to use the membership. And we don't see that. But one thing that you talk about a lot, or we talk about it, is how many times have we heard stories about people oversleeping and missing their workout? I mean, constantly.
All the time.
Right. Constantly. How many times have you heard about a person oversleeping to leave to go on a flight for their vacation?
Only in Home Alone.
I was going to say.
I know. Only in movies.
Right.
Because it's important to you. And I understand that's a one-time thing versus like an everyday thing. But if you're creating those habits and that momentum, no 0 days could be going to bed at a reasonable time. That's a huge one, because I think so many people think, okay, especially if you have kids, you're like, okay, the kids are in bed now. From now until I go to bed is the only time I have to myself. So then you end up staying up way too late. And then it's really hard to get up in the morning. Well, you could also go to bed earlier and have that time in the morning before your kids get up too. So I think that that's a huge one. No 0 days is sleep. Set a bedtime. Why do you think we have bedtime for children? We don't grow out of that. Like, we probably need it more as adults than we do as children, because as children, you could get to take naps. Kids can fall asleep anywhere. Like, we can't fall asleep at our job because we're tired. We need bedtimes more than any. Do you have a bedtime, Harrison, or do you just go to bed whenever?
It's usually about an hour after I get home, which isn't great because it's like 1 a.m. But I'm here till midnight, so
you don't have to get up to work out at 5 a.m.
No, I don't have to get up. So I try to wake up at a reasonable time and try not to stay up too late. The biggest thing is like throw your phone away.
Yeah.
Like, check that thing across the room. If you're up and you know you're up way too late,
yes,
turn the screens off. It'll help you.
Staring at your phone is a huge disruptor, because you're just giving your brain constant like input when it's trying to close down. I want to be that person, and I forget every night. I tell myself, like,
just
right
put
now,
it like opposite side of the room.
I think because I have it by my bed when I sleep, just because that's where it's charging. I don't get on my phone at night. But what I'd like to do is like come home at night from the gym and just go directly downstairs and plug my phone in, and then just be off of my phone. But then I forget every night.
Well,
I don't do that.
Sometimes that's something I can't do because I got people texting, or
well, you have your watch for that. Like, you could, see if you're getting notifications.
There's also ways to just tell people like, hey,
yes,
don't contact me during this time. I don't know what happened, but like, we're at a point now where it's like you're supposed to be available 24/7.
Right.
No, that's not how it works. If your phone's off for a little bit, that's okay. I don't like that. How that's the vibe today.
I have people that text me at 10:30.
Right.
Yeah, and they can
question.
wait if for certain
And they do.
things.
You don't reply
Nope.
back
Well,
to them.
no, I don't ever hear it. My phone is just
No.
really on silent at
Right.
night, so I
Yeah.
don't hear anything. But then I'll text them at 3 a.m. when I wake up.
Do you really? Because I
sometimes.
don't. But then if I don't, it's very likely that I'll forget
I
completely.
just messaged someone this morning at 5:50 who messaged me at 10 p.m.
Yeah. I think 10 p.m. isn't. I mean, it is. It's late,
Yeah,
but
but this person knows me.
Yeah.
I sleep
I know.
at 10.
Yeah. But
So-
that's probably when they were thinking of it.
I know.
But also maybe they should have gone to bed earlier.
Yeah, it's fine. They can still text you.
That's fine.
You just get to it when you get to it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Not sending you 30 minutes later a question mark.
Yeah, question.
Nobody does that. Like, hello.
No.
People don't do that.
And sometimes maybe people might text me because they're thinking of it in the moment.
Yes.
And I
As we all
said
do.
it doesn't wake me up.
Yeah.
And it gives me something to do when I get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Like, oh, what's going on here?
You're supposed to stay off your phone. That's why I put that light in the bathroom so we don't have
I
to
do
be on
for
our
the
phone.
most part. But the last few days, it's like with Black
No, I know.
Friday and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to get to people as fast as I can. You
Yeah.
know, that's why I'm kind of always have my phone on me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if somebody wants info about the gym, I'm going to give it to them. I'm
Yeah.
going to wait till tomorrow.
I know.
Like,
You're
want
very
it. They
fast
want it
about
right
that.
now. Okay, let's go on. Should we go on to nutrition?
Yeah.
Okay, so some nutrition examples of no zero could be eating one vegetable a day. That could be an example, which I am currently doing.
Sorry, I
I
had to
actually
sneeze.
have 2 or 3 servings of vegetables right now. I got my
Vegetables?
spinach and carrots
Oh, okay.
that I have with my protein shake,
Mhm.
which is good. That's at 3 p.m. I have that.
Okay.
I also have an apple. So I got a fruit in there.
Mhm.
And then I'll drink a V8. So that's 2.5 servings.
That's
of
a lot for
vegetables.
you, actually.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I'm just like, oh my God.
But like if you're a person that naturally and easily eats vegetables, don't eat one serving of vegetables. You're no zero.
Right.
thing.
Here's choosing a protein rich snack,
Mhm.
which would
Or
be
protein with every meal.
which would be what, like string cheese would be a good one.
Mhm.
Cottage,
Boiled eggs, cottage cheese,
hard boiled eggs. Yep.
protein bar, protein shake, stuff like that.
Not 3 servings of peanut butter.
No peanut butter.
No.
I mean, not no peanut butter, but
You could have a serving.
some of us can.
Well, that's why we don't have it in our house.
I know.
Right now.
I know.
No peanut butter in our house during this Elite Fit Challenge because that is a weak
Because of
spot
you.
for me. That's right.
I know.
Really?
No,
Peanut butter. Oh yeah, he's a terror. He is.
I don't really, I can eat like one peanut butter sandwich, but
So we
you just
started
wolfing
buying
peanut butter down all day?
Woofing, yes.
We started buying just those little individual packets of peanut butter from Sam's Club, and he would just eat it plain. Like he'll just go sit on the couch and just eat it.
Just lick it like I'm a dog, just licking a treat. Right?
I've never seen someone just eat peanut butter like that.
Oh yeah. You don't want to, if we have peanut butter in our house, you don't want to eat that because Jeff has definitely double dipped with a butter knife or a
Ugh,
spoon.
gross.
Right. When he's real deep in his peanut butter, like he'll just leave the knife on top of the peanut butter. And every time he goes into the kitchen, he takes a swipe of peanut butter.
But see, that's good in knowing your weaknesses.
No, I know.
Right?
It's fine. I'm okay with it. Like I could have peanut butter in our house, and one jar of peanut butter could last me for a long time. Because like you, maybe I'll have like a peanut butter sandwich before a workout or something and that's not even every day. But then I just don't even think about it anymore because I know even if I think we have peanut butter, we probably don't because you've probably
Well,
eaten
and
it
it's
all.
just like when you're logging your calories, like a serving of peanut butter is just not worth 300 calories to me. Like, and you have precious calories for the day.
Mhm.
Like, I'm at 2,000 or 2,100. It's like,
Is it worth it?
do I want this 300 calories for peanut butter?
Yeah.
That's just this much.
Mhm.
No, I'd rather have 300 calories in something else than.
I think that's
than
an
that.
important no 0 day thing is tracking a meal. Like track one meal a day. And it doesn't have to be healthy because I think the problem with people have with meal tracking, food, what am I trying to think of? It's tracking. That's the word. Food logging. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to think. Food logging is we go from not logging our food at all to only logging healthy food. And then you don't really ever have an understanding of what you were eating before you
Yeah.
started logging
Yeah.
quote unquote healthy food. So people always think, well, I don't eat that much. But if you're eating, fast food once a week, you're eating more than you think that you are. Or if you're going through the drive-through and getting coffee every day, you're having more calories than you think you are. So just like make one of your nutrition ones is like, I'm going to track my lunch. I'm going to food log my lunch for the whole week, no matter what it is. And that's going to give you such an awareness of what you're eating, where then you might find, okay, if I do have to go eat somewhere that's a drive-through, maybe I'll make a different choice. So maybe I'll get a grilled chicken sandwich instead of a cheeseburger. Now that you have an understanding of what that cheeseburger and fries is actually adding up to. So that would be
Or
a
maybe
good
get
one.
a water instead of a soda.
Yeah.
Just little stuff like that.
Mhm.
Because making those small choices, healthier choices, you're gonna feel better.
Yes.
Just
Devastatingly, as we say. It's devastating how much better you feel. Like, I did not feel good Thursday, just for the volume of food that we ate.
and you never do.
Right.
We never do.
But then it took me a couple days to even kind of get over that, where I would eat and I would feel so full after a meal. And I don't like that feeling. And, sometimes you get disconnected from how that feels because you don't know how much better you feel when you don't have a big meal kind of weighing you down every couple hours or once or twice a day.
Right. All right. Well, let's go to break. And then when we come back, we'll keep these examples going on No 0 Days. For December, we'll stay right with us. 92.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Seems like just the other day, I was building my first house. I've seen many changes to our building market in Lincoln. It's been a fun road.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, we hear this a lot where I don't want to live in a cookie cutter home. Well, let's come up with some answers on what we're going to build, where we're going to build it, and what it's going to cost. One thing that we started doing early on was we started building neighborhoods. I'm a firm believer in character in your street and in your neighborhood. I like choice. I like variation. I like maybe something a little bit different in a neighborhood that you don't see in every neighborhood. I think it's great to have choices, its uniqueness, and I think that's what gives a neighborhood character. And I think that's what we've done over the years.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into the Fitness Fanatics. So we're just kind of talking no 0 days here, kind of changing your mindset for the month of December, not being perfect, not working out every day, not logging every single calorie, just making some, a couple good decisions a day to better your health and your fitness level. So we kind of did some examples of just movement, exercise. There's so many for nutrition that you can do.
Yeah.
Nicole always talks about like, what's the one thing that you could change that would make the biggest impact, health and fitness, and usually for most of it's nutrition.
Yeah. Eat breakfast.
Yes.
Eat a high protein breakfast. Start your day off strong.
Start your day off with some eggs, some cottage cheese, something that's going to fill you up, not give you that crash. As obviously everybody's favorite breakfast is pancakes and syrup. And you notice when you eat a breakfast like that, 2 hours later, you get that blood sugar spike and you're just like, I haven't eaten in 5 years. It feels
That's
like
the crash.
Crash. You're just shaking.
Yeah.
And then when you get to that point, we're not thinking, oh, maybe I should eat some eggs.
Yeah. Although you did on Thanksgiving, it was too late. You were so hungry, but it wasn't time to eat yet. And I'm like, just eat something.
What did I eat?
You ate carrots and you almost choked on one.
I choked on a carrot.
They spent 20 minutes coughing up a carrot that went.
Yeah,
but you did.
That's what I get.
Carrot?
Baby carrots.
No,
yeah.
It's even more embarrassing. Choking on baby carrots.
I was chewing
in the name.
Just went down the wrong way.
Went down the larynx there.
Yeah, the whole carrot go down the larynx.
No, just a little piece as I was talking, and then I was just coughing. And Ben's like, he went into his Heimlich.
Right.
Can you breathe? Okay.
Yeah.
Like
are you choking?
Use that Culver's. Are you choking? Well, kind of.
But you did.
I know.
You ate carrots and to kind of hold you off until
Yep, just munching on some carrots.
Luckily, Katie hadn't shown up with the Scotcheroos yet. Otherwise, you would have been already
Probably.
busted into those. But
Best way to do it though, like eat an apple or carrots.
Yeah.
You'll figure out how hungry you really are.
it's true. Yep.
As opposed to potato chips.
Yep.
Crowbait text in, and I'll read it if it can pop up. It's loading on the text screen.
Okay.
Says, I'm never hungry in the morning, so I force myself to eat Greek yogurt.
Mm-hmm. That's a great one.
It's a great breakfast choice. High in protein.
Start your day off with some protein.
And even like that's not a huge breakfast.
No.
It's just a little container of protein.
Yeah,
But you'll
and
feel
it's
good in the morning because of it. You'll have that protein.
You're starting your
Eric
day
also
off.
said in the last segment when we were talking about Jeff's peanut butter habits,
Yeah.
is Jeff a caveman?
Yes,
Mhm.
I am
He
basically.
could be actually very limited diet.
Simple.
Very
It's simple, not limited.
Simple but gross at times.
Eat like a toddler.
The cottage cheese drink.
I know.
Yeah.
You got to market it. You got to
Listen,
create the Essink cottage
that's
cheese
something
protein shake.
that I like. Even yesterday when it was blizzarding out, I had to teach the first two. I taught at 5 and 6 a.m. And I drove home during the snowstorm because I needed to get my post-workout
He has it every day.
cottage cheese, applesauce, and CPR from Nutrition Authority.
Yeah.
And then I just recently, probably in the last like couple months, I've been starting to put ice in it. So it's so cold.
It's
and I'm
not-
just like,
Why are we talking about this?
Bill Harrison brought it up. It's
I know. But you do eat it every day. And do you sometimes eat it twice a day? Or because sometimes you have it at night.
Yeah,
Have you had it that morning?
Yeah, sometimes I do it twice.
Okay.
Because when I get home at if I work out at night,
Yeah.
I don't want to eat a dinner. So that's just kind of a good protein carb.
Yeah.
But at night
That is a no zero day for you.
At
No
night-
0 days without cottage cheese and applesauce.
But where there's a will, there's a way. You found a way to get your protein in.
It's so good.
Have it every day.
And remember, you guys, as Matt said, it's the perfect macro post workout meal. Perfect. he said.
Okay.
All right. So
Sure.
on to our next category, which would be
Mhm.
some mindset and lifestyle.
Yeah,
examples.
it doesn't have to be like exercise. It doesn't have to be nutrition. It can be mindset. It could be reading a book, like finding time 10 minutes a day to read a book.
I had I don't know if it was a moment of pure insanity
Mhm.
over the holiday weekend, but I did just kind of blurt out that, and maybe it's just because Nebraska sucks at football, and I'm just why am I giving all my mental energy to this sport and this
Mhm.
team? But I told Nicole and Katie and Ben, I was like, maybe I should read a book.
Mhm.
Did you read a book?
He hasn't yet because he's going to
I
read a book, but our daughter needs to bring it over.
Yes. And what am I reading?
Sunrise on the Reaping, the prequel of The Hunger Games. Did you ever read The Hunger Games?
We're Hunger Games
It's
fans.
not self-improvement. I mean, you could read some self-improvement books, but
I'm big on the Hunger Games series in general.
did you read the books though? Because the books are way
No, I
better.
just saw the movie.
Yeah, the books are good.
Okay.
Well, I like them,
But-
and that's something that interests me.
Yeah, and the movie comes out next year, so it'll be good for you to read
So I have
the
a
book.
year to read it, basically. If I can get in like a chapter a month, then I'll be ready.
Page
for
a
the movie.
day.
Page a day.
And you just switch that to
Maybe.
nighttime. You read a book, then you two birds, one stone. You get rid of the phone, and then you read a book.
I know. Books
know.
are hard
That
for me because it's hard for me to put them down, so I can't read physical books. I listen to audiobooks, but
Maybe when we go downstairs, we'll just all have my little book. I
Mhm.
just always think of like King of Queens when Carrie made Doug read that book, and he's like, he's like, you can hear him in his head, and he's just like,
he starts to, and then his mind drifts,
Yeah.
and that's me.
this book sucks, or something.
Or if I'm too into
It's
it,
so
then I
funny.
can't put it down. So, but no, reading is important. Breathing, like mindful breathing, meditation is a good one.
That's what I was doing Friday at about 1:30. I was just,
Were you? Yeah. There's so many resources, just YouTube videos that you can look up or podcasts that talk about. You could find podcasts like on Spotify for breathing, meditation. There's box breathing where you like breathe in for 4, hold for 7, breathe out for 8. Like there's breathing strategies. And if you can get those down, I try to do that at night before I go to bed if I feel like I need to like kind of calm down a little bit.
what am I doing at that time?
Watching television is what you're doing.
While you're
Or
breathing?
you're on your phone still.
While you're breathing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I have
I
my
didn't know
eyes
that.
closed. I'm trying to go to
Okay,
sleep.
so you're okay. So the
Right.
lights are off, and you're
probably still on your phone. So I've probably been like, why are you on your phone still?
And I'm like, don't worry about it.
I know. So
Remember everything
I
the
just
Brian
closed
sleep
my
doctors
eyes.
told us? We
Yeah.
just forgot everything they said.
No, I remembered. You just can only stick with things for so long. And now we're back to watching TV. But anyway. So that's kind of the going to bed earlier.
We
is
talked
a big
about,
one.
touched on that.
Right. Yep. Having boundaries when it comes to, certain things where maybe you do decide, okay, I'm not going to check my email after a certain time every day, every night, 5 p.m. Or if you have a 9-to-5 job, like don't check your email after you leave the office. Like you are only getting paid for a certain amount of time. Work during that time and then turn it off. So that could be another one.
This is a kind of a big one that a lot of us probably have trouble doing, is saying no to one thing that drains you.
That's kind of what I was talking about with the boundaries. Like,
That's a tough one.
Saying no is really hard.
Especially for, parent with younger kids, and they just, they want your attention, and mom, dad, I want to do this and that. And it's just, it's hard to do that when the kids are that age. But sometimes maybe you just tell your spouse, don't ask me for this right now. You're draining me, Nicole.
That'll go smoothly.
I'm practicing what we preach on the radio show.
I know. Anyway,
Stuff like
but
that.
yeah, no, that's a big one, especially if you're that people pleasing type person that says yes to everything. People know that, and especially in your workplace. It's probably more applicable in your job than it is in your home. I can't say no to my kid. I wouldn't be able to say no to Ben if he asked for something. That's hard for me to do. But in your job, if you're the person that always says yes, like people are going to take advantage of that. So at some point you do have to kind of have boundaries and just say no.
So just real quick, we got about 6-7 minutes here. 0 days can mean for different people. If you're just like, if you've never heard of this, like me, and
or not that you've never heard of it. A beginner is someone who's like not doing anything right now.
Right. It could be just a couple sets of an exercise, some squats, a walk, starting to eat a fruit or a vegetable,
set a water goal.
Yeah. Drinking a bottle of water. Nicole has said many times before we started exercising at Farrell's, like in our 20s.
I don't remember drinking a glass of water.
We just drank
in my 20s.
Pepsi all the time. That's all we drank.
Maybe at a restaurant, like while we were waiting for our soda.
For our Pepsi?
Right.
Yeah.
I might, but I cannot in my mind think of a time where I walked into the kitchen, took a cup out of the cupboard and just filled it with water and drank it in our 20s.
I don't think so either. Now we do it all the time. Like you just fill up the water.
So have a water goal. Water's my toughest thing to drink. Like I brought an energy drink and a water, and my energy is gone. Didn't even open my water yet. It's been almost 2 hours. A good one for me, because I like to have a goal of drinking like 3 liters of water a day. I never do it. But if I'm really trying, like starting tomorrow, my goal is going to be to drink an entire liter of water before I eat my first meal. Because eating breakfast is important to me. It's like one of my favorite meal times. So if I say I cannot eat my breakfast until I drink an entire liter of water, I'm much more likely to drink the liter of water because I want to eat my breakfast.
A couple good things is like if you're super busy at work and you're on a call, you can take a walk during your call, right?
Sean Erickson does. I think of Sean.
Okay.
Because he walks the little square in his office building when he's on calls.
Yep. So there you go. Take your kids out. A lot of our members, we did have people taking plank pictures at their Thanksgiving get-togethers, and a lot of the pictures had the kids in there.
And the kids were so just thrilled to be included. I loved the pictures with the kids. Derek, who's been on our show, his son was on his back with just the biggest smile on his face. It's so cute. So it was really kids can be a great, like, not motivator, but like encourager. They can be your greatest cheerleader. So if you tell your kids like, okay, we're going to do 20 of something a day, they are going to help you remember, because it's a really fun part of their day that they get to be included in. So including your kids, make it a family thing.
Well, and it's just for the kids, it's about planting those seeds,
Mhm.
right? If
Yeah.
they see mom and dad working out and they're having fun and the kids are having fun with you. I know some of our members will bring their kids to the gym and now they used to bring their kids when they were younger, and now we've had kids that have signed up to do
Mhm.
like Kirsten. She came with her parents when she was 13.
Yeah. Yep.
And then she is an adult, married, and did it when she was older.
Yeah.
So just kind of planting those seeds is always good. But really, just kind of the moral of the story is just picking a couple things that are easy to do, but they're
Mhm.
wins, right? I
Yep.
always kind of think of like those scales, like in the Goonies where it had the gold on each side.
Mhm.
So it's always about putting more, getting more wins than losses. So it's like if you can eat more healthy than you eat bad, and you're tipping the scales in your favor, even if it's just a little bit, it doesn't have to be all the way down.
At
But
some point, though, there'll be an action that becomes that kind of tipping point where
Right.
it becomes a habit.
Right.
And before you know it, you're just doing it and you don't even think about it, which is what we really want.
all right, well, we're going to go to break. We got one final break, so stay with us here as we wrap up the show. Next, 93.7 The Ticket, the Fitness Fanatics. This Black Friday, it is time to hit your goals before the new year even starts. At Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, get 40% off our next 10-week challenge, plus 6 weeks for free to kickstart your fitness journey. Start training December 1st with kickboxing, strength training, and personalized nutrition. So when our official challenge begins January 10th, you're already ahead of the game. Spots are limited. Don't wait for January to make your resolution. Start strong now. Visit fxbeatlincoln.com or stop by one of our 2 locations at South 40th and Yankee Hill or North 70th and Vine. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping. Stronger starts here.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
If anybody that's a golfer knows if it's a nice day, you have golf on the brain. So I came across the Big Red Golf Tour, never looked back, bought a book every year since. So it's nice to have that book.
Angela loves golf and loves to save money. That's why she loves the Big Red Golf Tours book.
I've bought it as a Christmas gift, Valentine's Day gift, birthday gift. Anybody that I've given this book to has been happy to get this book because they know that they can save a lot of money. You buy the book and all you have to pay is the cart rental. Green fees are paid for. It's an awesome gift.
Save money on golf with the Big Red Golf Tours book, especially Black Friday weekend. Over 100 courses in the book, including all of Lincoln City courses. You won't pay a dime for golf. Just pay for the cart. Black Friday weekend, save more. The book's 25% off, just $75, and you get free golf for 2026. Black Friday weekend only, $75 for free golf. Buy it online at BigRedGolfTours.com. BigRedGolfTours.com. BigRedGolfTours.com.
What's it take to be a mentor with big brothers, big sisters? It takes 30 minutes and a cup of coffee. A video game, that's 2 out of 3. It takes sharing thumbs up emojis, clapping emojis, and loaded nachos at halftime. That's how you make an impact on a young kid's life. So go on, share a few hours a month, because mentorship may sound huge, but the truth is, it takes little to be big. To learn more, volunteer or donate, go to bebignow.org.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12 months same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Fall is here, and so are cooler temps, darker evenings, and slick roads. Is your vehicle ready for the change in seasons? At A1 Automotive, we've got you covered. From tire checks, brake inspections, batteries, and heater systems, we make sure your car is road ready for the Nebraska winters ahead. Don't wait until the first frost. Schedule your fall car care checkup today and drive with confidence all season long. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Boyd Farm Outfitters. Farmers, the Nebraska Ag Expo is coming up on December 9th through 11th at the Sandhills Global Event Center, and we'd love to see you there. Our team will be in two places at once, in the Boyd Farm Outfitters booth and the Green Eye Technology booth, which are both in the Currency building. In the meantime, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and X at BoyCFO to see what we've been working on. Again, that's BOECKFO on social media. We look forward to seeing you at the Expo.
Here at Midwest Bank, we want to thank all the generous donors who helped us make our 2025 turkey dinner for schools a success. Thanks to the generosity, we raised enough money to provide 191 families across 6 different schools in Lincoln with a full Thanksgiving meal. With your support, we've made Thanksgiving Day for these families a little brighter. We want to wish everyone a healthy and happy Thanksgiving. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, where your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Now back to Fitness Fanatics on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Final segment here on Fitness Fanatics. We've been talking about no 0 days. You can just say it's a policy. No 0 days policy.
Yep.
For the month of December, just trying to get us kind of mentally, physically prepared for January. I know most everybody always has fitness goals that they do for New Year's resolutions, but we want you to start on your New Year's resolution fitness goal right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
I thought of another one that's
mail
really
it
good.
in. What?
For no 0 days is to create a step goal for yourself each day and just hit that goal no matter what.
Well, that's a good one for winter.
Right. Yeah.
Winter, you can find yourself holed up, and I'm not
You're
wearing my
like,
watch right now, but
I
you're
got
like,
2,000 steps.
Right.
Yeah, I just know on Thanksgiving Day that step counter was low.
Yeah. Right.
Because
And
I
there's-
was chilling.
And there's a million ways you can get steps. Like you just movement can get you steps. So like,
What's your point? Every time you take a phone call.
yeah,
Like
just,
I'm a pacer too.
Right.
But if you're not a pacer, just literally walk around while you're on the phone.
yeah, just move your arms, like just move to hit that step goal. It doesn't have to be something that's completely difficult to hit. Just be consistent with it. Like look at what your average is right now. If you're wearing a tracker, it can tell you, like Apple Health will tell me what my average is right now. You could even go a little bit below that average, but hit that every single day. Sometimes that would mean purposeful movement, going for a walk or doing something, but you can do that in your house. You know, you can do movement, walking in place, walking around your house, doing stuff. So movement, a step goal is great for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a minimum step goal for the day.
Not 20,000 steps.
No. I mean, maybe if you're already hitting, like starting tomorrow, my step goal is going to be 15,000 steps a day, which is a lot, but we're in this Elite Fit Challenge. So that's how I know that I'm going to get all those steps in no matter what. Like
one on your strength training days, which is a little lower steps for us. You work.
Yeah, I work at the Legacy. So that
one's
one's
all those extra
it's
steps
not
day.
that unrealistic. I average about 13,000 steps a day. So I'm adding 2,000 steps to a day. So
Not bad.
no, but that's for me. I would
Right.
not expect someone who's averaging 2,000 steps a day to make their goal 15,000 steps. That's ridiculous. So
Right.
just can find a minimum and hit that minimum no matter what.
So, you know, the no zeros, kind of to sum it all up, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent enough that you'll never fully disconnect from your goals.
Yeah.
So just don't, you're getting 1 or 2 a day. So that's kind of
creating
where we're at.
momentum, like you say. It's like a snowball.
Yep. Harrison, what time is the volleyball selection show on today? Do you know?
Yeah, is that Sunday earlier in the afternoon? That's a good question. I know they're doing it today.
I mean, obviously Nebraska will be the number 1 seed overall in the tournament, but it's always like you always look and see like, okay, who's on their side of the bracket? Who's the 4 seed?
PM. What was that, Eastern?
So 5 p.m.
Yeah, Eastern time. So 5 p.m. for us.
So we'll know. And I think the volleyball tournament starts this week, right? Kind of at Thursday, Friday over there at Devaney, probably sometime, and then Saturday or Sunday, whatever the dates come out for those. So that's something exciting to look forward to. Right.
Yep.
What do you?
I said,
Oh,
it was optimistic
because now the real season begins, right?
And an opportunity to be another undefeated.
It's all been fun and games until now. Now
yeah,
it
but who
amps
are
up.
we going to face in the tournament that we haven't already faced in the regular season? Like, that's going to be a challenge.
I mean, we've played a lot of ranked teams already, and,
Right.
and they played Kentucky and they played Creighton and
they played Stanford,
they played
Stanford,
Indiana, they played Louisville, they played
Right.
they played Pitt.
It's going to be
Louisville.
They
They
haven't
played Pitt.
business as usual.
Texas yet.
Texas is the one big one that they
Texas
haven't
lost
seen.
in their SEC conference
did to
championship
Kentucky.
game to Kentucky, so I don't know where they'll end up falling. And it is on ESPN, as
Okay.
Crowbait says.
Okay.
So if you want to watch it, ESPN 5 p.m.
And you're probably like best case scenario, I think for Nebraska would be Texas, Kentucky 2-3 seed, right? So they're on the
It'll
opposite
be-
side of the
Yeah.
bracket. So you're not facing both of them. You're just facing one, right? That's
I'm
kind of my
sure.
path.
And everybody else is just hoping they don't land with us.
That's right. They're probably hoping let's get on the other side of the bracket.
We
too.
will take a lower seed to get away from these guys.
Yes. Yeah. So we like in the whole grand scheme of things, the 4th number 1 seed, which I don't know who that would be on the same side as Nebraska in a Final Four. But if you're looking to face Nebraska in the Final Four or the finals and we're in Kansas City, it's going to be red. And them tickets are insanely expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Insanely expensive, like in the 4 digits.
And people are paying them, so
We had a regular season game versus Michigan State, not ranked, not a rivalry. I think it was a middle of the week game. I think it was like Thursday. $400.
Yeah.
Yep. And you could have got into the football stadium for $26 against Iowa.
Yep.
But an Iowa volleyball ticket to Nebraska, the lowest was like 160 in the standing room only.
At the top.
section, at the top.
And Iowa, horrible.
Horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we don't even.
No.
It seems like they don't really even see him as a rival.
Iowa, we've only
Like Penn
lost
State was
3
kinda-
sets to Iowa.
In 41 matches.
Yeah, in the
In the history.
in
of
the
that.
history of volleyball.
So it's and I had one of my friends, Vic from Iowa. He's a big Iowa State fan, but he messaged me a couple weeks ago and he said that his girls are huge Nebraska volleyball fans.
Oh, it's everywhere. They're getting new fans
this
every
is in
day.
Iowa. This
Yeah.
is in Iowa. And he was asking me if I had,
An
connections to get
right.
tickets. I was like, Vic, the cheapest ticket to Iowa volleyball is $160 for one person.
Yeah.
And the football game is $26. And he was like, that's crazy.
You gotta be a big time guy to get tickets for volleyball.
I
That you
know.
have access to.
And
'cause
he has
those are rare.
he has 3 girls, right?
Yeah, so that's
So-
at least 4 tickets.
Yeah, probably the best thing for him would be to go when they play at Iowa, like to get tickets early. So if you want to see Nebraska, you have a better chance going to a road game
Yeah.
than you do going to a home game.
And that road
So-
game will still feel like a home game.
It
Don't worry.
will.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get there and it'll be a bunch of other Husker fans.
For
So,
sure.
a lot of stuff
Okay.
going on. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see you back here for Fitness Fanatics next Sunday, 9 to 11 on the ticket.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their